Steve, defeat today against Barnet. Talk us through that one.
Look, absolutely proud as punch of the players because, look, I'm not going to take anything away from Barnet because they have been the best team in this league by a million miles, but we were the better team today. Yeah, end of. We were the better team. We forced them to play long for more goal kicks. We dominated the possession first half. They get a goal with Kane missing his clearance and the guy finishes because they've got good quality players. I'll give them that. But yeah, this game isn't about the football. It was dominated by the referee, and yeah, I'm still waiting to go and see him because that was up there with the worst performances I've seen from a ref. And what frustrates you is that they just run off into the distance, and we have to pick up the pieces. We lose a game we shouldn't lose. We should have a penalty. We don't have a penalty. Then he gives us another penalty. Then he gives them a penalty sending off. It's honestly my throwing 10 yards further away than what it should have been. Yeah, and ultimately the most protected species in the world. So it's just frustrating.
There were obviously the two major incidents. You had the Tyler French incident in the second half, the Lewis Simper incident in the first half. What was your view on those two incidents?
First one's a penalty. Simpson's the fair challenge. The first one, thought the goalkeeper and him can go either way. Most people would have give it to them. And then he gets up and he gets to the ball first, and the keeper takes him out. Literally the clearest thing I think I've ever seen. And he doesn't give it. And then yeah, then we get a penalty for a good play. And then Tyler's one, obviously it's really difficult to see, but what I do know is that the throw-in was taken 10 yards further than it should have been. And then he decided after that he was going to nail down on throw-ins and make sure everyone took them from the correct spot, which was irrelevant then because they've thrown it in the box, it's bounced, yep, Geezer's spun him, they've both pulled each other's shirts, their player goes down, decides to give a penalty, and the rest is history. As I said, I can honestly say, because I think you've seen me do interviews very often, I'm not one to moan and hide behind injuries. I'm not one to moan behind people's decisions and people making mistakes. I mean, that happens, it's human nature, I get it, but that's just not acceptable.
And how much more difficult does it make it, do those circumstances make it in an already tough game?
Well, you're already playing the best team in the league, and now you've got 10 men. Yeah, look, they've done a fantastic job, and I'm sure they'll get to where they should do this season. But yeah, I thought we was excellent today, and we've been let down, and it's not okay. It's not okay. And yeah, it was funnily enough, Keith Strauss did today, and he wanted to see me because we talked through some old days because he's now a coach, and I hope he wants to have a chat after the game as well, just to catch up, because we need to catch up on that performance. And no doubt, as per usual, we'll get an apology, but it's too late.
You've already touched on how good we were today, in particular after we went behind. How pleased were you with the reaction? Yeah, look, we was excellent. I said even before we went behind, we was excellent, and I said I was just they didn't deserve that today. They didn't deserve it, but obviously, look, it says what it says on the scoreboard. They're a top team. And a really, really tough team to play against, but I thought we got it spot on, and we was excellent, and yeah, we now just have to dust ourselves down, have a couple of days to recover. Obviously it's a busy weekend, and go again for Yeovil. Cheers, Steve.
Thank you.